Well, we're at the new place, the new house. The audio is fixed as well, so we're going up in budget, I guess. Not really. It's just I actually learned how to fix the audio. And I know this is a bit late. This moving has been hectic, and just everything with it has been a lot. But I still learned a lot. Guys, proximity. I just want to start with that. Proximity. Proximity. You need to be close to him. When you're far, you stray. When you're close, it's so hard to stray. Just being close to him, looking at him. Guys, I know, I don't know if I said it a couple weeks ago, but I wrote down pull me a little closer. Guys, we're supposed to be so close that all we can stare at is him. Like it's our eyes transfixed on his beauty, on his oh, it's just so good. And then, oh, it was just giving up the reins. I talked about it. I'm pretty sure just dependency, and again this week we come back to it, but it wasn't dependency. It was obedience. This week it was do I obey him? Do I listen to him? Do I trust him? Do I just pour my oil out and look at him and give him all the glory and say, God, you have it. It's all yours. Do with it as you will. And honestly, this week was a no. That hurts to say that I wasn't there. And I don't know if I have ever been to that level. And I think that's what I'm learning today. This evening is that level of obedience and trust and dependency. Like just to truly stop looking around at the world, to stop caring about all these different things, and to just look vertically, to just look up at him. Which is fun. And then just kind of continued on that of like how I need to live and how I need to be, and that obedience, and then kind of going into just learning how to do better in ministry. Like our entire life is ministry and doing better in that, which was good, and that was like identity, who I am in Christ, how to steward things, the motivation I should have, how to be, like how to measure my success, but also what legacy do I want to leave when I'm gone, and kind of just meditating on that, and what I need to be doing, and what my role and purpose in the body is. Which has been so good to just meditate on. But then the thing that has really gotten me is like just the zeal for his house. Like always wanting to be in his house and seeking him, seeking his presence. It's just what I need to long for, like the zeal for his house, the zeal for his presence, and having it like consume my life, consume every part of me. Like in one of the Psalms, I don't remember which one, literally part of it is, I will not rest I will not lay my head down. I will not go into my house until I find a house for the Lord, until I find a dwelling place for the Lord. Like, do I have that much zeal that I want to find a place for Him before I ever come to the place I own, to the place I live? And it's so good. And I think a lot of the last couple of days, really Thursday and Friday have been that, but also just meditating and trying to figure out exactly what I'm called to do and where He wants me. And I don't entirely know. And we'll see what happens. But just seeking Him in that, and then today, right before this, I got probably my favorite thing ever, while also not being my favorite thing, because it hurts to write down. It was painful to hear. But neglect leads to neglect. And you're like, well, what does that mean? I neglected God this week. It's hard to say that when my entire a year ago, I would have said my entire life was neglecting God, and I barely chased Him and ran after Him and lived like Him, but truly just, I want to give all these excuses, but it's I neglected God. And what I didn't realize until tonight is that He was neglecting me, because I decided to neglect Him. He neglected me because He never needs me. He has never needed me. He could make another me and have Him do the same plan, and He could have someone else fill my shoes in His body. He can, because He's God. And yet, because I chose Him, He chose me, but I had to still choose Him. And when we neglect Him, He neglects us. We see it time and time again in the Old Testament of Israel was neglecting God, and then they come and get attacked and invaded and all these bad things because they neglected Him. He neglects them. And just like literally sitting here it's just, I don't want to ever do that again. I never want to experience that again, like go through it again. Like, we literally have a floor on this house dedicated to His presence and Him, and like worshiping in Him. And we've sat up there twice this week. We moved in on Sunday. We've sat up there twice since Friday. And then yesterday, I even think now, looking back on it, just going through, like, literally singing, one of the guys singing and leading us through the entire gospel through song. And, like, we need Him to provide. And I'm now looking at that of, like, that's what I need. I just needed to stop neglecting Him and let Him provide. So yeah, it's definitely been a weird week, a long week. We'll kind of see when the next one is posted, but I just encourage you to not neglect Him, to go just sit in prayer, to sit, literally just sit and listen, to sit and listen to the King of Kings. Mm, I love that. Just to sit and listen to the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And that's kind of my prayer for me is that that's what I do. Not just tonight, but every day. That I just sit and I listen for what he has and what he says. And kind of just obey that and trust in him. So that's the hope for this week. But also really going into my identity. Into my identity, I just realized I did like a dab there. Gosh, that's okay, whatever. But like my identity and what he calls me to do. But we're just gonna enjoy these next couple of days, seek him, enjoy the Super Bowl, guys. If you're watching this before that, enjoy it. And then the last thing is, if you want to support me in any way or just feel like you're called to go to the video I posted. Frick, I don't even know when. Just like the update video, I'll have it linked in the cards. Go to that and just go to the link and support if you feel called to. But just thank you for listening to me babble and ramble on about neglect for like 5 minutes. But truly don't neglect him this week.